Hello, my friend. I am so happy you are here with me today. My name is Melissa Burke DeLange, and I'm a bilingual speech-language pathologist, the creator of the Healthy Happy SLP, and the creator of this module. And I'm here to describe to you in this video what exactly this S module is, who it can be used for, and how to use it for maximum benefit. You will notice, of course, that you're going to hear a few little noises in the background. I've got my baby with me, and so please don't be distracted by that. Hopefully he'll keep his sounds to a minimum. But I want to let you know that, first of all, the videos in this S module are largely imperfect and unedited. And the reason for that, there are actually many reasons for that. It's intentional. But let me just highlight a couple of reasons. And one of those reasons is that it allows me to get this out to you sooner, quicker, and at very little cost to you. I guarantee that the content within them is quality. So please be aware of that. Plus, I'm using a very natural environment. And so kids who may be home will recognize things that may be similar to their own environment, maybe very different depending on the child. But it just helps it bring it into a very natural environment of communication. And so that is intentional for me. I love the quote, "Perfect is good and done is better." So here we go. Let's jump in. What is the S module? The S module is a series of videos that walks the viewer through exactly how to make the S sound and takes them from start to finish, from isolation all the way through to syllables, words. We've got initial, medial, final parts of the word, as well as syllables. We take it into phrases, then we take it into sentences, we bring it into conversation, and we even have a tongue twister at the end. So it's an entire module of videos for each of those steps that a child can use to walk through to learn and practice the S sound. It is not intended that this replaces speech-language pathology, speech therapy for the child. It's just intended to be a support. So you can use it a number of different ways. One of the ways is you can use it is as homework for the child that you're working with. You can use it for within a speech session. Perhaps you have a large group and you have to work with kids a little bit individually at times. A child could be working independently on this at the same time so that they're actually maximizing their speech session and their time with you. It could be a great use, a RTI model use. So a child, you could be seeing if a child could just through the videos learn how to make the S sound and then not need speech therapy officially. It can also be used as a home program for perhaps a child who hasn't qualified for speech or doesn't qualify for speech. Maybe they've already been evaluated. They don't qualify because they only have that single sound error and it doesn't negatively impact them functionally or academically, right? And so then they can't qualify at the school level. So it can be used for a child like that. You can send it home with the parents and say, try this and see if that'll work, if that's what they want, if they still want some remediation. It can also work as a home program for, let's say you're working with a child who tends to regress over summers or long vacations and holiday times. You can send it home with them to practice during that time because they're getting that instruction from a certified licensed speech language pathologist. So they're getting those reminders of how to do stuff, but also having practice time. So let's talk a little bit about exactly how that works in the videos. Each video is less than 5 minutes long, and it gives that in each video. So in each video, they're going to get instruction, they're going to get modeling, and they're going to get practice time. And they're short. We never want homework to be that long. We want it short and sweet. And then of course I use the puppet Rufus to keep things fun. Now I'm really curious to know if Rufus translates to other children. I use him in my sessions because I had an experience where a child was shutting down. She just did not want to work anymore, and this was teletherapy that I was doing. And I had worked with the mom on doing a couple of different things to help get her motivated again, a couple different reward systems, and those were failing too. So I thought, oh my gosh, what do I do? And I have 2 miracle sons that I am at home with now, which is why I'm bringing these videos to you from home. And I play with puppets with them sometimes, and they love it. So I brought it into my speech session, and she lit up. And oftentimes she'll talk to or do what Rufus asks when she won't do what I ask, or when she's feeling a little self-conscious or things. So I've started to bring him into these videos, and I wonder if this will translate to other children as well. So he keeps things fun. He's a great little helper, and that's why he's in the videos as well. So let me give you a little background on me real quick before I tell you about the next offer. I'm a speech language pathologist. I have been for, I think, 14 plus years. The first 9 years of my career, I worked full-time in public schools, and I've worked in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I've worked in Utah, and I have worked in the Houston area, the outskirts of Houston, and also in Houston as well. So I've worked in inner city environments. I've worked in low income, higher income. I've kind of had the gamut as far as schools go. So I've seen a lot of different things, and I have a passion for schools. But I came home because I was having a lot of miscarriages, and I even had a stillbirth, and I thought maybe stress was a factor. So I came home from work to try to build my family, and lo and behold, I had 2 children. So in the meantime, while I'm home with my little boys, they're still very young, I'm creating some videos. I'm doing private therapy. I also am a CF supervisor. I'm trying to create some content that'll be beneficial for you in the speech environment at public schools in particular. I have a passion for this area. You don't get thanked enough. You do an amazing job for a lot of kids, and you bring a lot of joy and confidence to them. So this is a passion project for you. I hope you'll find this beneficial. So back to Rufus. If you have a child that's struggling and needs a little extra motivation, or if you have a child who has mastered this S sound, then Rufus is available to make a quick video congratulating the child on a job well done, or encouraging them to keep going and pushing through the hard times. I firmly believe it takes a village to raise a child, but not only raise a child, to support their communication. We need these children to receive love from all of the adults in their life. And anyway, Rufus can bring a little love to them as well. So if you're interested in that, obviously, if any personal information is going to be used for the child, I will need parent permission on that. But if not, I can make a video without using the child's name or whatever. You don't have to tell me that. I can send that video to you, and you can use it for the child. So let's see, I think I might have hit all of the points. The video is, well, it's obvious. This module is for any child who struggles with the S sound, right? And I think that's all you need to know. So I hope you enjoy this S module. If there are any comments, feedback, or questions you would like to ask me, and feedback, both critical and positive, is welcome, please message me at delange, DELANGE, .essentials@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to answer your question or receive that feedback. Thank you. I'm always looking to improve, and I have plans for lots more modules and lots more coming, so hopefully you are enjoying and taking advantage of that. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram at Melissa, MELISSA, Burke, BURK, Delange, DELANGE. All right, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.